practice today. Let's start with our favorite Suvi circle, just to warming up our spine, breathing in, leaning forward in a comfortable seated position. You don't have to cross your legs, you can just be very easy and just breathing and just feel if you are wanting to move your spine in big circles or just subtle small circle, really just moving in the other direction, breathing in as we lunge forward and pulling our belly back as we exhale and curling our back and just massaging organs inside your belly as well. So coming to center. Again, when we are in this, when I'm seated, I always have a cushion that brings my hips up higher than my knees. It keeps less pressure on that hip bone. And so here we are going to do some breath of fire and arm movement. So breath of fire is this rapid belly breath using our nose. We are pulling, actively pulling that muscle of our belly in and expelling the air out through our nose in a rapid movement. And then as we relax that muscle, the air is going to come rushing in through the nose, filling up your lungs. So just make sure that you have air coming in and out through the nose, because sometimes we do it so fast, we kind of just keep pumping air out without allowing that air to come back in. So do it at your own pace. You don't have to follow my pace. It might be faster or slower than yours. And if ladies, if you're on your menstrual cycle, or if you're pregnant, breath of fire is not recommended for you. And you can just do the same exercise with long, deep breathing. So expanding your belly as you breathe in and exhaling as you pull the belly towards your spine. And just long and deep and easy. Okay, so arms opening to the side. And we're just doing circles backwards, okay? And we do a minute of breath of fire in here. Taking a deep breath in, and we begin. Remember that movement comes from the belly. It's not just your nose expelling air. It's coming from the belly. We're moving that energy in our navel center, okay? Building up that fire within. Deep breath in. And slowly exhale and release. Now we're moving into pigeon pose. So keep one leg behind you. And you are having one leg bent in front of you. And if you feel like, oh, that was a lot of stretch on all, you want to maybe put a bit of a cushion or folded blankets under your hip with the leg that is folded in front, so that you feel more balanced instead of lopsided. The more you bring your heel towards your groin, it's going to be less of a stretch. If you're more advanced, then you can bring your heels in the front folded legs away from the body, and that will be a great bigger stretch for you. Okay, and here we're just doing long deep breathing. So my hands are straight next to my knees, that is in the front leg. The back leg is just straight and behind me, and I'm just having a really long back, spine, shoulders down, chest open. Tuck your chin slightly in, elongating as if somebody's pulling your ears up. And long deep breathing here, meaning we are expanding the belly as we inhale and emptying from the belly as we exhale. And here we are just going to switch sides so you can push back to all fours on your knees and then bring the other leg forward. And again, if you need a cushion under that hip, under the hip bone, then please do so. And again, just elongating that spine, relaxing the shoulder, down and back, opening up the chest, tucking the chin in slightly. Taking your time, allowing the breath to just sink you into the pose effortlessly. And inhale, and let's come back on all fours. And we are going to be in rock pose. That means I'm sitting on my heels. If that's not comfortable, you can put a cushion that you are sitting on and you kind of just straddle the cushions, okay? And from here, we interlace our fingers, index fingers pointing out. And we are just going to inhale, tracing this center line up in front of us, all the way up. Inhale. As we exhale, we are so mindful and conscious in just a very controlled movement, tracing this line down to the ground, and inhale again as we are drawing this arc up into the sky and down and up and down. Taking very conscious, slow movement control. Last one, pulling up. And stretch up even more. Hold. And down. Relaxing that all. And now, we are moving into frog pose. So, dynamic movement where we are on the balls of our feet, heels are together, and my fingers are in front of me. So this is my inhale. So as I inhale, I open up my chest, the shoulders are down, head is up. So inhaling here, and as I exhale, I'm straightening my legs. It's okay if you keep a small bend. And tips of my fingers are still touching the floor. And then I come back Inhale and exhale. If you find it helpful to just have a cushion so you're not stretching too much, feel more supported like that, so you can keep your legs more straight, that's okay as well. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in here, and exhaling, emptying from the back so you can feel that folding of the belly, tucking that in. And exhale here, putting your heels down, remaining in that bending over position. We are coming up, so it's going to be hands in prayer as we inhale, and as we exhale, bending forward and arms are open. Okay, it's like we're flying. Okay, you can keep the legs a bit wider, and actually as we're doing the inhale, we're actually bending the knees, so a slightly maybe hips width apart distance for your legs, and you're squatting down, putting pressure in your thighs. So this is your inhale, and exhale, legs are straight, arms are open. Last one. Exhale. And now come back to this pose where we are going to be moving side to side. So again, prayer pose in here, and we are going to step forward with the right leg, and the right hand is forward. So it's like you are pulling a bowl of arrow. So curl your fingers, that the tips of the fingers are touching the pads on your palm. Thumbs is up. So as I lunge forward, my knees is over my heel. So if my right leg is in the front, my right arm is straight in front. Make sure your left hand is just next to the left shoulder, and elbow is up. So I'm like an archer. I can see where I'm going. And I come back to prayer pose, and I switch side. Synchronizing with your breath. Do it so consciously that you're having your gaze into your thumb and beyond. That clarity of the vision of your higher self. Coming back to center, and slowly make your way down